Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, June 6, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with ratings news, taking a look at Wednesday night's 4-hour Fyter Fest edition of AEW Dynamite. The first 2 hours of the show in its normal time slot drew an audience of 655,000 at TBS, which was a 3% increase over last week's episode. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic for the first 2 hours was a .18. The show lost an average of 275,000 viewers for its second half, drawing a viewership of 380,000 with a .10 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic. Tuesday's edition of NXT drew an audience of 684,000 to the CW, according to Programming Insider. That's up from last week's viewership of 650,000. The rating in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic was a .15, slightly up from last week's demo rating of .14. TNA Wrestling presented Impact last night on Access TV and TNA Plus, featuring matches taped on May 24th in Brampton, Ontario. In the main event, Matt Hardy, Leon Slater, and Mike Santana defeated the Nemeth brothers and Frankie Kazarian. The Rascals won a 4-team match over First Class, Leon Slater, and Mike Santana, and a solo Laredo Kid whose tag team partner Octagon Jr. was absent. Also on the show, Moose retained the X Division title over Eric Young. In other results, Xia Brookside defeated Rosemary in a Monsters Ball match. Harley Hudson and Maya Grace topped Heather and M by Elegance, and Indy Hartwell beat Tasha Steelz. Ring of Honor streamed last night on Honor Club, featuring matches taped on May 28th in El Paso, Texas, and May 8th in Detroit, Michigan. In the main event, Persephone and Thunder Rosa beat Dulce Tormenta and Layla Gray. Also on the show, Wheeler Yuta defeated Heron Solo, and ROH Women's Champion Athena beat Rachel Armstrong in a non-title proving ground match. And finally, in financial news, Vince McMahon has sold over 1.5 million shares of his TKO stock, according to an SEC filing made yesterday by TKO, the parent company of WWE. The shares were sold to Endeavor, the company that owns TKO, for $158.32 per share, which comes out to approximately $250 million. According to Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, that leaves McMahon with just under 6.5 million shares, or 3% ownership stake in the company. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page, and for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast, and remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.